So here we are, acknowledging differences and seeking commonalities. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was in middle school, when I walked into the cafeteria, what I did was I always looked for the table of people with common interest. I was a cheerleader. Yes, I was. And, and so I looked for those people who were cheerleaders, or I looked for the athletes in the cafeteria, and I sat at that table. I was seeking the commonalities first. Now, here's what we are going to encourage today. We're going to encourage that you actually also acknowledge differences. Why? Because sometimes or somewhere along the line, we have been taught to ignore the differences and not really celebrate the differences. But today we want to offer something a little bit different. We want to say, yes, acknowledge the differences. Again, celebrate the differences and also seek commonalities. Also seek commonalities. And again, we'll get into that a little bit later, but I definitely wanted to make sure that we understand the beauty, again, of acknowledging those differences and making sure that we don't kind of sit back and think that we don't have to see it. One of the things that I hear people say a lot of times is, I don't see color. Well, and I know they don't mean any harm by saying these things. I know they're saying, I want to make sure that I am always embracing everyone. And that's a wonderful thing to do, but it's not necessarily a wonderful thing to say because we are different. And it's okay to be different. It's okay to celebrate those differences. And again, we're going to today encourage you to make sure that you're also seeking those commonalities.
And I think, Kashana, when you say that, the thing that we always have to remember is that we have to assume the person had good intentions. It wasn't to
Absolutely.
say something negative, but they may not have realized the impact, and we'll get to the words, but the impact those words might have on somebody.